and welcome to Mother Russia. My name is Moscow Benny, and we're here in Red Square. Behind me is Vasily's church. To the left of me is the Kremlin. To the right is the GUM, a modern-day mall that was built in the 1800s. And I'm standing here with the beautiful Anya Shastina from Russia. So we're going to take you around and show you the GUM, show you maybe the History Museum, show you some of Vasily's church, and show you some of the sights of Moscow. So we're standing here in Red Square, and behind me is Lenin's tomb, Vladimir Lenin, the great leader of the Bolshevik Revolution. He's buried here, and you can see him free on Tuesdays and Sundays, but not today. Today is Monday Ponedelik, and he is sleeping. It's closed. So I'm standing here in Red Square with the beautiful Anya Shastina, and behind me is the GUM. It's a modern-day mall built in the late 1800s. It's a government building and a government mall, but inside you can go in and buy anything from Apple computers to Apple iPhones to Chanel, Dior, Dolce & Gabbana. The inside is just beautiful. There's water fountains, you can buy ice cream, anything you want, and it's just a beautiful architectural building here in Red Square. Behind me is one of these famous tour groups, and this group is from the country Portugal, and they just won a big soccer championship in France against French. So go Portugal! Yes, Portugal! Football! Portugal! So I'm standing here in Red Square. Behind me is the famous St. Basil's Cathedral, or Vasily's Cathedral, and it was built by Ivan Grozny, or Ivan the Terrible. He sent an army into the city of Kazan, and it took them 10 days to defeat the army. So that's why there's 10 domes on the cathedral, because of the 10 days that it took to defeat the Kazan Tartar army. So behind me is the great famous Kremlin, where of course Vladimir Putin works. And this tower right here is called the Spassky Tower, and on every hour the bells ring and they play the national anthem of Mother Russia. When entering the gate, it's very traditional and respectful to always take off a hat. One time a general went in there and didn't take the hat off, and it was kind of perceived as being very rude, but he was a very famous general, so nobody said anything, and won many battles for the Russian army. So I'm standing here in this area where a lot of Muscovites would gather together and talk about politics and current affairs, and be an orator and somebody talking about what's going on in Moscow. But now it's used basically to go up and throw a kopeck, which is the equivalent to an American penny. We'll go up and make a wish. So follow us, come on. So I made a wish that I wanted to get married and marry a beautiful Russian woman. Anya told me her wish, but it's a secret, so I can't say. So we're standing here at the very south end of Krasnaya Ploshchad, or Red Square, and behind me is Spassky Tower, where the bell tower is, the clock that chimes every hour for the Kremlin. And then the beautiful, probably the most popular picture or image of Russia is St. Basil's Cathedral. There it is right there. Just outstanding architecture built by Ivan Grozny, or Ivan the Terrible, to celebrate the battle win over the Tartars in Kazan. It took 10 days for this battle, and that's why there's 10 domes to represent the 10 days that it took to defeat the Tartars. But this is the beautiful area of Moscow. Moskva, moy lubimый город. Moscow is my favorite city. So I'm standing here, Anya and I, in a very beautiful area. This is the Moscow River, the Moskva Reka. And you can see back here the church is called Our Savior Church. It's a beautiful church. Over here we have the Kremlin, Spassky Tower, and then of course Vasily's Church, or St. Basil's Cathedral. In the background you can see this building. It looks like a wedding cake style. It was Stalin's, called the Seven Sisters, and he was trying to build 7 of them. He only built 5, but he wanted to connect the city this way geographically. And there's one right over here, if you follow me, another one of Stalin's 7 sisters, or Sem Sistras buildings. So Anya and I were standing in the famous GUM mall that we were talking about earlier. This is the fountain. A lot of people come and get many photographs here. There's a nice little restaurant, colorful umbrellas, we got Zones, and we're going to buy some ice cream here pretty soon, and we'll show you that. But this is the GUM, and you can buy anything from the Dyson vacuum to the Apple iPhone to Chanel, Dior, Dolce & Gabbana. It's a beautiful mall, built in the late 1800s, and it's just, the architecture is incredible. So the beautiful Anya, Shastina, and I, Moscow Benny, are standing here to buy some ice cream. This is very famous kiosk. During the Soviet Union time, they would sell this ice cream, and it only cost $1, but we're going to be spending our Russian rubles here to buy some Laurel's ice cream. So Anya and I were buying our 3 ice creams. We're buying our director Maxim some ice cream. He's getting chocolate, I'm getting strawberry, Max is getting vanilla. We're paying with our Russian rubles. Очень вкусный, very delicious. До свидания. So now Anya and I are going to go to this restaurant. It's an old-style Soviet restaurant. We'll get some great Russian cuisine and just have a great meal among friends. The director Maxim and I, Anya, will just sit here and have a good meal and talk about the beautiful Russia and America.
I thought I knew the girl so well. She was sad, I couldn't tell. I missed the poem, I missed the signs. So if she's gone, the fault is mine. And I know a whole lot of little things. And even though I could lose them one by one, she would still be gone. Her eyes are blue, her hair is long, 64. Well, she was born in Baton Rouge. Her favorite song was In My Life. I memorized her every move. I knew her books, her car, her clothes. But I paid no attention to what mattered most. I never asked, she never said. And when she cried, I took my head. She grieved her grief behind closed doors. That made it easy to ignore. And I know it's the forest for the trees. Even though I could walk down through that door and hold thanks and nothing more. Her eyes are blue, her hair is long, and 64. Well, she was born in Baton Rouge. Her favorite song was In My Life. I memorized her every move. I knew her books, her car, her clothes. But I paid no attention to what mattered most. Her eyes are blue, her hair is long, and 64. She was born in Baton Rouge. Her father's Tom, her mother's gone. She moved out west, she was too. The way she laughed, the way she loved. Oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? George Spasibo Moskva! Yellow blue! Yeah.
Me, 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 sexy. Me, me,
here, I'm in the Exposition Center. Behind me is the Fountain of Friendship, and as you can see, there's many different buildings. Each one of these buildings represents a former Soviet state. We have Armenia, we have Ukraine, we have Belarus, Uzbekistan, and this was built in the 1950s. And now it's just an exhibition park. It's a great place to walk around, and they have free concerts here. A lot of people on their bicycles or rollerblades. It's a great place to hang out and have a good time. That's why we're here. Get ready to maybe watch a symphony. We just got done watching a hard rock band, and it's just a great park to walk around and have a good time. So I'm standing here in the middle of the Exposition Center, and as you can see around me, there's just many buildings, and each one of these buildings represents one of the former Soviet states like Ukraine, Armenia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Belarus, and there's just many people walking around here riding their bikes, they're on rollerblades. There's a couple concerts happening. There's a symphony that's going to go on stage here pretty soon. We just got done finishing a heavy metal, hard rock, traditional kind of fusion of traditional music from Russia with rap and heavy metal. It was a great show. They were from St. Petersburg, the group. And you can just look at the buildings. The lighting is beautiful, purple, green, and the fountains everywhere. It's just a beautiful place. It's a Moscow summer night. Moscow never sleeps, and there's just so many people. It's Monday, and there's that many people out having a good time, ready to watch the free concerts here in Moscow. Again, you can see behind me a beautiful water fountain. I'm in the Exposition Center here in Moscow. A beautiful summer night here in Moscow. Many people, fountains everywhere. We're getting ready to see another concert, a symphony, and I'm excited to be here. It's one of my last nights here in Moscow. I've been here for 6 weeks. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, and I really love Russia. Я люблю Russia. So I'm here at the end of the Exhibition Center, and behind me is the rocket. The rocket's name in Russian is Vostok, which means in English, east. This is the rocket that shot up the Sputnik satellite, the first satellite into space. And this is the end of the Exposition Center and the end of my video, Konets. I wanted to say thank you to Max, my great friend, for directing this. And I just want to say, Я люблю Russia, очень, очень.